Thank you very much, Randy. And back to the phone lines. Let's go to Don, who's listening in Fulton, Missouri. Hi, Don.
Hi, Hank. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I have a brother-in-law who kind of tends to fall for different things, and there's some kind of a teaching going around that's claiming that eventually that God is going to reconcile all men unto himself, that in the end, no one will actually burn in hell, or no one will be, put in hell forever.
Well,
Heard that?
Yeah, and of course, this kind of universalism, while very popular and increasingly popular, has no basis in Scripture. In fact, Paul says in Thessalonians that the wicked are going to be punished with everlasting destruction, and they're going to be shut out from the presence of the Lord and from the majesty of his power. And therefore, there's a very clear distinction between those who experience eternity with God and those who do not want to experience eternity with God, and God grants them their wishes. I've quoted C.S. Lewis often as he says that there are two kinds of people in the world: those who say to God, "Thy will be done," on bended knee, and those to whom God in the end says, "Thy will be done." And so, says Lewis, I would pay any price to be able to say truthfully, all will be saved, but my reason retorts, without their will or with it. If I say without their will, I at once perceive a contradiction. How can the supreme voluntary act of self-surrender be involuntary? And if I say with their will, my reason replies, how, if they will not give in? And then he goes on to say what I quoted, that ultimately there are only two kinds of people in the end: those who say to God, thy will be done, and those to whom God in the end says, thy will be done. All that are in hell choose it. Without that self-choice, there would be no hell, and no soul that seriously and continuously desires joy is ever going to miss it. Those who seek will find, and those who knock, the door will be opened. But look, I've said this before. In fact, I think it was Chesterton who said hell is God's great compliment to the reality of human freedom and the dignity of human choice. Without choice, there would be no such thing as hell. But hell is a ratification of human choice. If we don't want a relationship with God, God grants us that choice.